This Parshas Vaera video is amazing. The importance of having passion in the mitzvos that we do. But this idea is completely irrelevant to me. You see, I haven't been part of the fold of Judaism for many, many years. The only thing I grew up knowing was that I was a Jew. How do you expect me to not only do the mitzvahs, but do them with passion?
Well, Didi, if only you understood the importance of passion and fire. Well, come with me and we'll figure this out. Well, if you see, right now we have the two types of people right here. We have the intellectual type of people who think they are so smart and they can have, and then you have the more peasant-like people. The people who are just into party life and to, doing whatever they want. And this is exactly your issue. Either you can be one of the intellectual type, or you can be from the peasant type. However, there's still a very importance in fire.
The unique mitzvah that we had is that there had to be a constant fire on the external altar inside of the Beit HaMikdash, inside of the Holy Temple. In the Beit HaMikdash, there were two altars, the inner altar and the outer altar. The outer altar is the one on which we have this mitzvah of Eish Tamid Ukad Ala Mizbeach Leisich Be'ah. Constant fire should burn on the altar, shall not be extinguished. And the Talmud Yerushalmi picks on this word of constantly, that there has to be a fire constantly, and says, even to the extent, even on Shabbat, when we can't light fires, there has to be a fire. And even in a state of impurity, there also has to be a fire.
Just as it was in the Beis HaMikdash in Yerushalayim, so too is in every one of us. We have a small Beis HaMikdash in ourselves. And just as it was a commandment, in the Beis HaMikdash, so too in the small Mikdash ourselves, we have that same commandment. We have to make sure that fire is always burning on our outer Mizbeach. What is the Mizbeach? The Mizbeach corresponds to our heart. In our personal Mikdash, that is our heart. Now, in our heart we have the inner parts and the outer parts. The parts which are even concealed, sometimes even from ourselves, but then the parts which are on fire. And this is what the Yerushalmi is teaching us. That the part of our heart, the outer part, the outer Mizbeach, has to really be on fire. Has to be on fire so much so even on Shabbos and even in a state of impurity.
What is Shabbos? Shabbos is a time when we go away from all of our mundane affairs and we really dedicate ourselves towards our spiritual life. And in the personalities, that represents someone who's a very intellectual person, someone who doesn't feel emotions so much. But even him, says the Talmud Yerushalmi, even he has to have the fire. Even he has to have the emotions towards Judaism. Because part of Judaism, part of the package, is having the love and the enthusiasm towards doing mitzvahs. And then we have the flip side of the coin. The guy who feels that he's too separate. He's in a, so to speak, state of impurity. He doesn't have any connection to doing mitzvot, and let alone have some feelings. But even in, we say, every Jew has that fire within him, and every Jew has an obligation to constantly keep that fire within you. So next time you do a mitzvah, don't think that you don't have the ability to throw yourself into it. It is true, you truly are. It is the way you get true freedom, and you're able to involve yourself with true passion.